Yeah, what up, what up? This Scheme is my homie. This is the homie DJ Sam, representing SRNC, Homeland, Chicago shit. All day. We're in Austin, South by Southwest 2012. And it's just, it feels good, man, being out here with all the Chicago people and just people in general. You know what I mean? Out here performing, and it's love when you see the unity in the city and everyone comes together, even when we're out here. You know what I mean? So that's love. But we had two shows yesterday. One was Peckerheads? Yeah, Peckerheads, MTV, Sucker Free, Ruby Hornet, and Closed Sessions. That was with Raekwon headlining it. A couple other people. Yeah, Cool Kids. Yeah, we had that, and then we had another one, SBG Movement. They had Omize out of Chicago. They had a couple other, they had all kinds of genres, so that was really dope. Yeah, spinning last night too. I had a DJ set at Peckerheads. That was dope. Yeah, but it's been real good, man. The weather's lovely. Everything's been real good, man. It's my third year out here, and every year I come out here is better and better, man. So, you know, just coming across people. I did a remix for these zoo called Oracas, and then I bumped into them like an hour or two ago, and they, you know, we chopped it up, and these are dudes that are doing it, and it's love, man. So I appreciate stuff like that, because those are things you're not gonna do if you sit chill at the crib. You're not gonna shake someone's hand. You can hit them up on Twitter, on Facebook, all you want, but ain't nothing like the interaction and actually meeting someone, shaking up, chopping it up, having a beer, whatever. Like, that makes a world of a difference, man. If you're trying to do it, you know, things like this are definitely places for you to be as an artist.
Son of America with Mexican blood, native son with a native tongue raising us.
Man, when we get back to Chicago, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got the next 2 turntables in the mic series that we're gonna be putting out. That's already halfway recorded. You just gotta lay the verses, and then we'll be all good. And then we got the Almighty Supreme LP coming out. That's the follow-up to the Life That I Chose EP. Spanish album, I think. We'll be working on
Spanish album. Let me hear this. Let me hear the Spanish album.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I still got I got a lot of ideas and stuff. You gotta fine tune it, man. But I've been feeling real comfortable. I've been doing it for a while, but I've never really put it out there. Just because I want to perfect it. You know what I mean? I feel like you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right. I've been doing hip hop in English for years, and I feel comfortable with that. For Spanish, I've never done it, but that's my first language, and I feel comfortable with it. So that's something I'm gonna work on and try to put out before the end of the year as well. And then I got something with the homie Panic Moment. So we got a couple projects in the works, man, that we gotta knock out. So literally it's back to home, man, straight back to work. I mean, not that, you know, we're out here working too, but it's different. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of work. It's a networking, the politics, and the meeting, again, shaking hands, man. Yeah, I got a couple mixtapes coming out too towards the end of this year. Doing a For the People series, different genres, just kind of crossing different genres like R&B and soul as an example. And then I got another project I'm gonna be doing for the digital side of DJing. I want to show that being, you know, using digital equipment isn't all that bad. It's as all the purists say it is. So as long as you use it right, you know, it ends up being a good thing. So we got a lot of stuff waiting for us when we get back home as far as work goes. Honestly, brother, like, first and foremost, I fell in love with hip-hop. And the reason I fell in love with hip-hop was because I came from 2 Mexican parents who immigrated to the United States, bro. You never felt like you belonged anywhere, because you were never either brown enough, you were never white enough. You went back to Mexico, you were from el norte. You go to, you know, you're in Chicago, you're not white enough, you know, because you're not. You know what I mean? We were born Mexican. So, but the only thing that really kept me, for me, relevant in society for me was hip-hop. Like, I could go into any hip-hop show, I could rhyme with every kind of dude that was in the circle, in the cypher, white, black, whatever, Hispanic, and you just click. It didn't matter. There's no color, class, boundary in hip-hop. And that's, to me, that's the first thing I realized. Once I realized that, I was able just to spit. You know what I mean? I realized, like, I took care of my craft. I made sure I knew what I was doing, the time and effort I put into that shit. Can't nobody tell me I ain't put in hours upon hours doing what I've been doing. And that's all it is, you know what I mean? That's why no matter where you put me at, I feel like I rock the crowd. Because I'm an MC first and foremost. You move the crowd. You know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. Fuck anything. There's, you know, ain't no glamour and glitz to this shit. It's like either you spit and you get that respect no matter what hood you're in, no matter whatever part of the world you're in, it's respect, because it's like they'll look at you. And for me, I look at it as an upper hand. I go on stage and they're like, what's this motherfucker gonna do? You know what I mean? like they kind of look at you sometimes a little like, all right, but then you come with it and they're like, all right, word, respect, you know what I mean? And that to me is like, I like that, because you change people's ideas of what, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, I know there's not a lot of Mexican rappers out there doing it the way I feel like I want to do it, you know what I mean? And blending that culture, bringing it in and doing it right. First example for me was Chicano. When I put that out, I realized that, like, all right, I could blend where I came from with what I do. And that's been it, man. Once I realized you just gotta be yourself and just do what you love, it's easy, man. I love this shit, so it's easy.
Mexican blood, native son with a native tongue, raised in the slums, a solid song.
As far as DJing goes, really, it comes down to understanding your music. You gotta understand your crowd. I mean, that didn't happen overnight for me. I've been a DJ for about 10 years now. I started professionally about 6 years ago. And, you know, doing the clubs and all that. There's a fine line where a lot of DJs that come into it, they think that they only have to play what's known, like what's on the radio or what people are, you know, like no-brainers basically. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can drop that in, but you got to be able to do it in your own way. You know, you got to, if you're in a crowd, like, you know, let's say I'm spinning a club and, you know, there's you know, some double time, like, you know, 80 BPMs, you know, 30 South type shit playing, you know, I'll drop in a joint of his that's along that same BPM range, and that's my thing all the time. Like, how am I gonna put myself in those situations? Like, how am I gonna stand out from the dude that was playing before me or the dude that was playing after me? Like, what am I gonna do to stand out? And it just, again, like, you know your music, and you just, you know, the experience behind it, the years of doing it, and just really like that drive to wanna be different, you know, like kind of stand out. You know, there's a lot of dudes that are so much doper than I am, and they're all my Chicago family, and I get motivated by them. You know, I go out to their gigs and we kick it and we have scratch sessions, and like, I know they're doper than me, and I acknowledge that. I got no problem with that. Like, I'm not the dude that's gonna be like, oh, you know, I can't chill with you, I can't be around you because you're better than me. Like, nah, man, I'll play me all day. I'm with that because that makes me go home and practice even more and just keep trying to improve my craft. But for me, it all comes down to respecting the art and the craft, really. I mean, it sounds cliche, but I know my roots as far as where I started from with DJing. You know, I could still blend records. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a digital DJ now. I use Serato. I still know how to blend the record. You know, with the hip hop, with house music, you know, a lot of the hip hop comes from old soul and funk breaks and all kinds of stuff like that. So like, when I really started doing that research, it made me expand more as a DJ. And just don't be scared, man. Like, who cares, man? Play a song that nobody knows, man. It, like, if you're in control as a DJ, you set that tone, and I know 2 or 3 tracks into my set whether how I'm gonna attack that crowd, and I just kind of black out and just go from there, and I just play. So again, just know your roots, know your music, and just don't be scared to be yourself, man. Like, that's what it's all about, you know. Like, I'm fortunate enough to be able to mix a lot of different styles of music, so it helps me in being creative and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, just be yourself, don't be scared.
My parents left at home and all they wanted was a fantasy. So I ain't never been long, cause if I said I was from here, they said I was wrong. And I was proud from what I was.